Hey guys, this is Angel bringing you another video on my high desert garden. Today's date is Monday, September 7th, 2020. It's about 12 noon. It's very hot up here. This is gonna be a video tour for the month of September. I have not been posting any videos lately. It's just been so hot out here. It's almost impossible to be out here recording videos. But here it is, month of September, and I wanted to start by showing you the progress of my zinnia. I made a separate video on my zinnias. You guys can check it out. But this is where I wanted to start recording this video. As I've been mentioning on previous videos, I don't waste time. It's September. And despite the heat, I've been taking the advantage of all the empty raised beds that are becoming available around my yard. And this one in front of you is not an exception. This is going to be where I'm going to be growing most of my radishes, 4 different varieties on one single raised bed. And despite the triple-digit temperature, the seed, everything is sprouting, including these guys right here. These are going to be the rainbow carrots. They're also sprouting and very good. I've heard from so many YouTubers that carrot seeds will not sprout under extreme temperatures, but that's not the case because every little seedling, every little seed is sprouting, as you can see. These guys that I'm pulling out are the tomato seedlings that are just volunteering from the bunch of tomatoes that dropped onto these raised beds. I just have too many tomatoes this year, and a lot of them went to waste. So, oh well, I'm just gonna have to be removing all the seedlings so they don't compete with my carrots. This is the bed where I had my all my corn, and I'm going to use it to grow all my cold hardy plants such as kale, Swiss chard, radishes, carrots, rainbow Swiss chard, kale. And as you can see, this raised bed already has an abundance of plants that are going to be thriving during the fall and the winter. A lot of these plants are going to overwinter. You will see that I'm going to have this thing. You're not going to be able to see the soil because it's going to be overcrowded with plants. But yeah, look at this. This is my garden in the month of September. It almost looks like it's already January or February. But that's just how things roll around this yard. I don't believe on anything they say on YouTube, because you can grow these plants during the heat up here in Lancaster. As you can see, everything is nice and green around my house. I don't even water that much, to be honest with you guys. This side of the yard, I come out here maybe once or twice a week to garden. These guys are under irrigation system, but they don't get that much water. If any, probably 1 to 2 minutes every 12 hours. So that's not bad at all. This is gonna be the celery, fresh celery. Chop and drop. Anyways, I really hope you guys like this video tour that I have prepared for you guys. I have not been posting any videos once again because of the heat, and it's just almost impossible to be out here. Without a doubt, September has been one of the best years for me growing tomatoes. It's just amazing the production of tomatoes that I've been having this year. Of course, I've been giving most of it away, co-workers, family members, and whatnot. Peppers, my peppers didn't do that great this year. I don't know what happened, but I've been making videos about trimming peppers in order to force them to produce more of them. But I think that next year I'm not gonna be doing that anymore because about 3 years ago I grew peppers, and I don't ever remember having this issue, or maybe because it's just too hot, I don't know. But a year and a half ago I trimmed a lot of my pepper plants, and they produced lots of them. But this year I trimmed them heavily, but they're not producing as many as before. So I don't know, maybe it's just the heat. It's always good to trim them because that does encourage more growth on anything, whether it's tomatoes, peppers, anything. It's just that nature, the plants, when you remove the flowers, suckers, and whatnot, the plant just keeps producing more and more. The idea for the plant is to produce a seed, and that's the reason why it's a good idea to trim them in order to encourage the plant to grow more. As you can see, I'm not lying to you guys. Look at all these tomatoes on the ground. All of that right there is going to waste. I don't know. I've been thinking that maybe next year I'm just not gonna grow too many plants, because it's just a shame to see all these tomatoes go to waste. They are so delicious, and here I am just wasting all of them. But I just cannot keep up. Shows you how great our Creator is, the abundance of food that He produces for us humans. Look at that. So many tomatoes, and they are so delicious too. 100% organic. I've been offering my neighbors to just come down here and collect them, but everybody's so busy at work, so no one has been able to come out here and harvest. Look at this. What a waste. But garden looks pretty nonetheless. And that's just the idea to encourage people that live in the high desert to do the same, to start growing your own food. But please, guys, eat it, and don't be like me, lame, just waste all this delicious food. As you guys can see, a lot of my plants are coming to an end. Very hot, but the eggplants are thriving. As you can see, these guys they look so healthy, nice and shiny. They must be so delicious, but I just don't eat them. I want to give a shout out to the Guyanese Gal channel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's a lady out of I think she lives in Miami. She has a very nice channel. I think it's called the Guyanese Gal channel. I think she's from Guyana, something like that. I want to give a shout out to her. She's always commenting on my videos, and she has a very nice video. You guys want to go check it out. Anyway, so everything is coming to an end, the month of September, but yet all my plants are still thriving, and the flowers is not an exception. Let's see what else I have on the other side. The month of September is a month where you're gonna be collecting lots of dead plants. My advice to you is not to throw it in the trash, because you need that. You're gonna need that for to protect your roots from the cold. That's why you need to gather all the organic matter that's coming from your yard. Just dump it at the base of your trees and plants, and that's going to be an insulation. Not only is going to be food for the plant, but it's also going to be used as an insulation from the cold for the roots. This shade cloth has become very handy this year, more than any other year, because it is protecting a lot of my plants. And yes, I don't harvest that much from the other side of the yard, but I do harvest from this particular one because everything remains so fresh, so tasty, and it's gotta be because of the shade cloth. A lot of these plants, believe it or not, despite the 3-digit numbers, they are still producing lots of tomatoes. The flowers that just keep coming up, and the plants are not dropping the blooms, as you can see. Look at that, and those are turning into baby tomatoes, and that is because of the I really want to encourage you guys to protect your plants from the heat, at least just one area. I know you're not going to be able to cover your whole yard, your whole garden, but at least the ones that you have more interest on. Like this raised bed right here is where I have most of my cherry tomatoes that I actually do like, and some of my just plants that I have more special interest on. And as you can see, it's a great idea. 111 degrees up here in the high desert, and these plants are taking it very well. I'm still harvesting cucumbers, again under the shade cloth. As you can see, more cucumbers are coming up. The Japanese cucumbers this year, they didn't grow as large as other years. I don't know why. I'm still growing the chipiling. This is the third year that I grow this delicious plant that you can add to soups, and it just tastes amazing. If you guys are from the tropics, you're gonna recognize this plant. You can also add it to your tamales, and they are so delicious. It's called chipiling, and not a lot of people know about this plant, but if you guys live in the tropics, you probably have heard from it. Another variety of eggplants also thriving, and I'm gonna have to interrupt this video because of the noise. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be ending this video very soon. It's just getting too long anyway, so it's just so much to show you around this yard. When I'm on this side of the yard, it almost feels like it's just the beginning of the growing season. Just to see so much growth and tomatoes all over the place. It's already September, and due to the extreme heat, you would think that my yard has already given up. But it appears that it's just barely beginning. As you can see, this is my favorite tomato this year. Last year it was the Black Russian, but this year it's gonna have to be by far this guy right here. This one is called the San Marzano tomato. For what I hear, they use it in Italy a lot to make pastas, salsas, and whatnot. And the reviews that I heard, that I saw, this tomato, everything is true. This tomato is so amazingly delicious. I've been using them to to cook them with eggs and to make salads, and it's very meaty, and there's not too much inside of it. But I really recommend the San Marzano. The Carolina Reapers this year, these guys are very lazy. They're not producing very many Carolina Reapers like they did last year. Believe it or not, I have harvested only 2 peppers off of this plant, and I don't see any more buds or flowers on it. So the end of the growing season is coming up, and I don't see any more. I don't know what happened. So I think I know what it is. These guys, they don't like to be planted on the ground, at least not up here in the high desert. I have successfully grow them in the past, but in pots. So next year I'm just gonna grow in pots. This one right here is the Jimmy Nardello. This one was recommended by Calikim. This pepper right here, it's so super delicious. I really recommend this one. And watch, I'm gonna take a bite off of it. See? You can eat it just like that. It tastes like candy. Very super delicious. This one is gonna be the Anaheim. I normally don't let them ripen like that. Just like to eat them green. Anyways, so I'm gonna be ending this video. Thank you guys for watching my channel and also for subscribing. I'm gonna see if I can make more videos throughout the whole month of September as my fall garden progresses. This is a cucumber. I'm gonna be using this for seed. There's a lot of cucumbers in this area. They're scattered all over the place. I didn't get to eat them. I didn't see them. So a lot of those, I'm just gonna be using them for seed. That's the one you just saw. I'm also still eating the zucchinis. The plants are also producing. My trees, guys. My trees this year, man, they are really taking off. This guy is going on 3 years old. And just like as I said on my previous videos, I have no doubts that this nectarine tree is going to produce nectarines in 2021 if we are still alive, inshallah, because the way the world is right now, you never know what will happen tomorrow. So hopefully we'll still be around in 2021, inshallah. Alright guys, so this is all I have for you guys today in the month of September. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to leave your likes, and also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye bye.